Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Do you ever wake up in the middle of the night thinking, you know what, I'm going to come to England for a holiday? Well, if you do, stay away. It is absolutely freezing cold at the moment and horrible, horrible, horrible. So, what are we doing for you today? On the MiSTer FPGA recreating the Sinclair ZX Spectrum Next, we are playing Crater Crawler. This is the second time I am playing this. I will explain why in the video, but this game is based on Moon Patrol. We have played Moon Patrol in the past. I did well on a single credit here. So the question is, on this particular game, how well am I going to do in a single credit right now? This is already loaded in. It says press stop on the SD card. That is humour from the author. Very, very good, because the Spectrum used to press stop on the tape when you loaded things in. And the Sinclair Spectrum Next is basically a recreation of the original ZX Spectrum with a lot of enhancements. This game is written in BASIC, and look at this. HHF for the top score, because this is the second time I've recorded this video for you. You know, I was quite happily making the video. It was glorious, and I looked across to my right hand side. And Video Making Lessons 101. When you make a video, press the record button before you start, otherwise you know what? Nothing happens. Zip, fuck all happens. So, with that mistake done, we are playing using this controller. There was a bit of problem actually getting the controller running as well. So what I had to do was remap the buttons. So the high score I can't navigate too well to do, but we've just got left, right and jump, and you know, we're going to carry on playing as if, you know, there was no mistake on the high score table, no mistake by me not pushing record, and by mistake on the high score table, that was me getting a glorious, glorious score without you ever seeing it, and I'm dead already. But no, this is a reimagination of Moon Patrol. You can look at the video that I briefly showed on the opening if you want to see how to play Moon Patrol well. And that is actually one game on this channel that I did play well. And this is actually quite tough. It's not 100%. Fucking, I'm dead again. It's not 100% the same. But the idea is taken from the original. But you can jump. You can jump really well in this. Although it's game over and I only got 165, you can do some kind of super jumps in here. Just normal jumps, but it's a lot bigger. So, written in BASIC, and if you go to itch.io to download this game, there's a PDF that you can get with it as well. And that PDF explains exactly how it was done, and you know, the author has basically takes you through on how to make your own basic game. You know, probably not as good as this, because there's a lot of fucking skill that's gone into making this, but no, you could make your own basic game and at least learn the basics of BASIC. You know, the layout for this isn't exactly the same as the original. On the original Moon Patrol, you've basically got to get to point F, stage F on the landscape. You know, we just go all the way to the right, and you can see the map at the bottom, but we don't have letters on the bottom of the screen, which is absolutely fine. You know, those letters were not important and they can be aggravating, but I'm getting absolutely nowhere here, absolutely nowhere. So, you know, I have that high score, which I did off camera, and the goal here is we have to beat that high score. So, you know, I'm going to be a little bit quieter on this playthrough, because I at least want to get some new shit and beat it. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, fuck me, that was close. So, by quieter, I don't mean that I'm going to just swear more, you know, but it is, this game is a little bit tough. I do like the look of those green aliens. They look really bloody cool. They got a funny sort of shade into them, and it just works. Oh, no! Okay, I think we got one more block to go if you look where we are on the map, and we will be fairly near the end of level points. Come on, faster, faster. You can go left and right to speed up and slow yourself down as well. We go fast because I drive fast. There we go, zone completed. What kind of awesome bonus are we in for? Look at all those points. We are shitting over the high score. Yes, glory be. So this is as far as I got on the other playthrough, where I realised, hang on a minute, you know, we're not recording. And I promise you, there was a wonderful sea of swear words that you don't get to hear because, you know, I'm trying to be a little bit better for the moment. And by better is I am potty mouth, you know, you all know that. But no, I'm trying not to swear. See whether I can get a video with not no swearing, it's not possible, but less swearing. These graphics are really very nice. Thank God for being able to jump. On the original, those were basically little yellow squares that you had to jump. Oh, I didn't know we were going to make that. But yeah, I swear we can jump more here. Oh, fuck it. I was looking at the aliens and died. 3580. So, I can't move down to get the rest of the letters here. It doesn't seem to be doing it. Now, that's a GPC problem, not another problem here at that point. Probably because I'm not using the original hardware to do this. And I do believe that Kevin, he writes this on the original hardware, so there might be a bug. It could be the mapping, and I'm not going to be dicking about with the keyboard for hours on end to figure out how to move down, because the keyboard isn't the Spectrum Next keyboard, and the keyboard is a PC keyboard that I've effectively got attached to the MiSTer FPGA, and there were some differences on that keyboard because the Spectrum has a very unique keyboard. You know, if you were a child of the 80s and, you know, you were trying to type in a basic on the Sinclair Spectrum, dear holy hell, you know, it was a journey in itself, because you had all the extended letters on the keyboard that you could push, and it was fucking hard to get any listing typed in. The first listing that was ever typed in on one from parents that never used to like me to have this, but they did get me a Spectrum eventually, which I've shared in the past, was by my mother for me, and it was from a magazine, and it was a game listing where I believe you had to move a man around the maze. I don't remember much about it because it didn't look as it should. So obviously in basic, not like, oh, I hit the mic, not like the quality basic that we're seeing here, but, you know, by the original Spectrum basic, you know, it wouldn't have looked wonderful, but it looked even worse because you had something called UDGs, which were user-defined graphics, and you had to basically get the character set with a flashing U before you put the character, for fuck's sake, before you put the character in for whatever it was you were going to be using. And of course, she didn't know that, and I absolutely didn't know that. So, you know, the Spectrum listing here, you know, we had characters wandering around from the alphabet. It was very, very ASCII based. So now, first impressions of typing in a listing, or watching my mother typing in a listing, while I then played a game that I had to, you know, I suppose pretend I was a little bit impressed about, which was absolutely shoddy, was not good. Alright, so jump here. We need to do better. We need to get top of the high score table. Alright, that's the goal. I want to beat, fuck it. I want to beat where we got before. Because I was good at Moonquester, and of course I've made myself out to be a liar now. But you know what, just take a look at that video that I linked a bit earlier on, and you will see sheer British awesomeness in all its awesomeness. It was an older video though, it was one that we did a very long time ago, so production values will be different on that video to what you see now, because I do try and improve what we do on an almost daily basis. You know, if you're new to this channel, you won't see any change. All you can do is look at the older videos and think, well, Jesus God, you know, that doesn't look too good. Or even you might think that looked better. But, you know, for those of you that have been around for a long, long time, you know, thank you for your viewership. Thank you for being this far into the journey. And, you know, I hope the little improvements I make, the things that I change, you know, once in a while, you think, you know, he is trying, he is doing better, and maybe one day, he will have earned his 1,000 subs. Because all I want for this channel is 1,000 subs, and that is enough to start doing live streams. I do believe there will be a big enough audience to do this. So if, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and dogs even, although cats and dogs, I'm not sure how you'd be watching this, you know, you can safely promote this channel, for fuck it and I died, and you would be willing to do this in a safe and honourable way. And if you can help me get above the 1,000 subs, then, you know, I would really, really appreciate it. And as a timely manner at the bottom, look, it says at the bottom of the screen, please sub. That's a little graphic I did. That's a little graphic I did as part of the ticker, because I can put anything I want in this ticker, and, you know, it changes once in a while. You know, sometimes it will have silly stuff in right near the end. Not always, let's be clear, not always, because, you know, the priority is making videos not being too silly here, but you know, other times it will talk about the games. You know, it may even tell you what we played a year ago, because this channel has been going on for a year. But more importantly than that, think we have done daily videos for a whole year. You know, we are still at least a year worth of daily videos. And I'm dead. You know, I'm going to be traveling with work in the near future. I know it's coming up. I need to get my arse in gear and do some backlog videos. We had one. It's very rare we have a video that I'm not impressed with. Now, we had the Space Invaders one that came out the other day. Everything had gone wrong that night. You see, if you look right at the end of the video, why things went wrong, because you do see part of the original video I was looking to record to you, and yeah, no, it just went to shit. It went really wrong, and I was out of time. You know, I had to go to bed. You know, at the moment here it's 8:30 in the evening or thereabouts. You know, I'm recording this for tomorrow. I'm really tired, but tomorrow I need to try and record at least 2 videos and do the same the night after, because I want the backlog to be built up again. I used to have a huge backlog of videos that, you know, it's kind of been used up, but I want the backlog to be there so that when I travel I can still give you daily videos. I had the benefit, the beauty of being able to go to America last year, and I was there for 9-10 days at one point. And was it that long? No, it wasn't that long. No, I was there for 7 days, sorry, or thereabouts. I can't. In fact, I don't even know how long I was there. But anyway, I was in America, and you had daily videos still come out. And bear in mind, for the few days before the trip and after the trip, no videos would have been made. You know, I travel for work, and when I've been traveling for work, you've had daily videos. So, you know, I do want to keep it going. I want to keep the streak going. Can I call it a streak? I don't know. But I need it. If it's not going to keep going, I need it to stop for a very good reason. You know, death is a suitable reason. If I die, I feel it needs to stop there, because, you know, from the afterlife there's going to be a little bit of difficulty in making glorious videos for you, and I'm not sure in heaven or hell. I actually don't know where I will end up, but I'm not sure how fuck it, I am dead. Yeah, I'm not sure if I truly am dead what the retro scene is going to be like there. I kind of think it's probably not going to be too good. You know, heaven, you know, which I doubt I will go to, will have everything that you ever need. Hell will have exactly the same. It will have everything you ever need, all the consoles, all the games and everything else like that. Of course, the only difference in hell, you will have no power. So you'll have everything you could ever want to play, but it'll be hell on earth because you've got no power to play these games. Anyway, you can see what we were doing last year on this channel. Pop Full Mal we were playing, and that was on the Sega CD. I've got a memory of that game, actually. I can remember some of the things that we played in the past. And Pop Full Mal was really interesting, because that was in the time where I used to do things a little bit differently. The videos, oh, come on, drama, fuck it, I died. The videos that you see now are done in a single take. You know, there is no real editing or anything like that. The only editing, oh fuck its sake, the only editing you get is when I do the unboxing nostalgia videos here. You know, these videos are done, as I say, in a single take. But Pop Full Mal, that had some corruption on the opening intro, so that had to be edited down, if I recall, to fix that, because on the image that I had for the Sega CD, it wasn't working well, and you know, I could never get it working well. So, you know, that was a bit of a ball ache to do. Oh, that was too close. That was a bit of a ball ache to do that particular video. But yeah, no, that was an interesting game to play. That was right. Let's jump here. But yeah, no, I do remember the things that go wrong, like this particular session. So another coin goes in, and off we go again. A virtual coin from Mr. Kevin Phillips to play his game. But the beauty of this game is I'm rattling on. I am talking on like there's no tomorrow. And I will shut up so you can just enjoy the gameplay of me in silence in a minute. And this game absolutely flows. You know, I'm thoroughly enjoying myself in playing this. Yeah, this is good. You know, I say the controls had to be remapped because I'm not playing the Spectrum Next the optimal way. You know, I'm not on the original hardware, even though I do own the original hardware. But no, this is great. This is really good. And as I will be paying for this, I think, you know, this deserves to be paid for when this video is over, assuming I've hit the record button this time. Yes, I have. I've just glanced and had a look, and I can see it recording. Alright, so let me shut up for a little while and just play through this and see how far we can get. Zone completed. Look, we didn't get a bonus there because we were just off. Holy fuck. That was lucky, I thought we were dead then, but hopefully we got a good bonus so we'll own the high score. Right, we've owned the high score, we are top of the high score, so this is good. Oh, fuck it. Game over. So 4,595. Just going to hit fire a few times there. This crater crawler is brilliant. Kevin and Phillips, you've written this in BASIC. You have some skills, so you really do. The high score, my recommendation here would be actually allow people just to type it in on the keyboard or use left and right and fire. But for some reason, using this, I can't get down to the letters below because I was just hitting the button. You mentioned as this game fires up, well, you may do some background music as well. But sir, I would be proud to give you some money for this game, and I will be doing that in a moment's time. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. I'm the Gentleman. This is the Gentleman's Pixel Club. This is the brilliant crater crawler from Kevin Phillips, and all of you stay safe, all of you take care, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.
What am I doing?
You talk about the Gentleman's Pixel Club.
The gentleman's what? The gentleman's what?
Pixel Club.
The gentleman what? What the hell is that? Gentleman's Pixel Club. What the hell is that? I'm not a gentleman. I'm a Nigerian prince. Thank you.
Would you like to play again?